Hey guys, I am headed out to Royal Gorge. Royal Gorge is a place in Colorado that's sort of a tourist attraction. They have pulley rides, they have a suspension bridge, they have all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get. I'm going to have to take off probably outside of the property there. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of footage I can get. This is like over 2 hours away from where I live, so I'm really hoping for some good.
Hey guys, I am here at a park next to Royal Gorge, and it's a little bit windy today, so I'm testing out my new wind muff to see if it is doing any good. It's actually fairly windy right now, so we should be able to hear how it's doing. There's a bunch of cactuses here. Guess we're in a high desert area. Oh wow, suckers have some serious spears on them. Stuck to my boot. Oh, this is cool. Check that out. Best thing about the Before You Fly app is that it doesn't tell you anything. It just sits there and spins.
So I started out with some misfortune. When I adjusted myself there, I got cactus barbs in my hand, which was not the most comfortable thing. When you see the drone zoom out, you really begin to appreciate the grand scope of this place. I mean, the canyon is 1,200 feet deep, and it's sheer rock walls on both sides. So finding a place to take off with the drone was pretty challenging. I found a very narrow sort of perch where I could set the drone up to take off. So the day was a beautiful day. It turned out to be a really nice day. The lighting did mess with me a little bit. I didn't have any ND filters for the drone, so it got kind of washed out with the sunlight. However, as I was flying along, I wasn't really paying close attention to the indicators on the screen. I was focusing more on sort of getting the shot and what great footage I was getting and that kind of thing. And I all of a sudden realized that my battery was very low. I was over maybe 22 minutes or so of flight time, and I knew I needed to hurry back and land the drone. So I started back across a more flat area at the top of the canyon, which was the most direct route. That's the reason that I went that direction. And first of all, the automatic return to home sort of kicked in at a certain battery level. I canceled out of that and kept flying it back towards me. As I got closer, the low battery warning started beeping. It was just beep, beep, beep. And I knew that I could be in trouble. Where I was located was right on the sort of wall, the rock wall of the gorge. So I wanted to land it beside me. Probably wasn't the best location in hindsight because it was a very narrow ledge there. So I tried to fly it over next to me, and just as I was like maybe 20 feet away, it started auto landing, and I was not sure what to do. It was there was no canceling it. So once it gets to a certain battery level, it just auto lands. There's no cancel. There's no abort or anything like that. The only thing that does still have effect is you can sort of fight against it with the drone joysticks on the controller. So I had it the whole way up, and it was still trying to descend, and I tried as quickly as possible to fly it over to me. I was standing kind of on the edge and reaching out over, and it felt very precarious. But thankfully, before it actually went ahead and auto landed in the gorge, I was able to grab it out of the air and avoided it auto landing in the canyon.
Hey guys, I just finished shooting Royal Gorge. It was a success, I feel like. The park where the Royal Gorge Bridge is itself, they don't allow drone flying there. There's a big sign. So I had to go either above or below that park to fly, and I found a really nice spot, actually two really nice spots to fly from. It was really cool. I mean, I think that the gorge itself is probably, I don't know, 700, 1,000 feet deep, probably more than that. Anyway, so there was a lot of cool stuff to see. I flew some more sort of at the top of the gorge where you could see all the rocks, and the river was really distant in the bottom. And then I also flew at the bottom of the gorge along the river and where the railroad goes. And it was very sunny, so the bright sun was a little bit of a challenge, I think. Hopefully I can fix some of the washed outness in post-production. But overall, I feel like it was a great success. I hope it was, given that I drove 2 hours here to get the footage. Anyway, thanks whoever it was that suggested. I will get this edited and up, and I hope you guys enjoy it.